Speak up with impact. Leaders speak, sometimes formally, sometimes off the cuff. We always want to have an impact when we speak. And how do we do that? Well, there are entire books on the subject of effective speaking. Various courses can be taken to sharpen our communication skills. To be honest, most of us won't take the time or have the time to read that book or take that course, but we'd still like some help. Ministry mentor Fred Smith spent a lifetime speaking to corporate groups. He identified some key elements for effective and meaningful messages as we speak to and lead others. Here are 3 elements that I've found pretty useful. One is be personal. There should be a one-on-one relationship between the speaker and the audience. That's true whether we are a person in a small venue or in a large auditorium. Through both eye contact and message content, build that personal relationship. Number 2 is be prepared. Speak out of the overflow of preparation. Have enough material that appropriate shifts can be made if they're needed. And don't be afraid to shorten your message if that's needed too. Just be sure you're delivering enough content to accomplish your purpose in speaking. Here's number 3. Be enjoyable. Be engaging. Always give illustrations that allow the audience to take away the key points. Giving hope is your job as a communicator. Share good news. I've often referred to the Apostle Paul's speech to the Areopagus in Athens, the thinkers of that culture. That speech, by the way, is found in Acts 17, verses 22 to 31, I believe. Paul was personal. He cited his visit to the beautiful city of Athens and the many statues he saw, tributes to their gods. Paul was also prepared. I love the part. He sought to draw the listener in even further by quoting an Athenian poet to make his point. And Paul was undoubtedly intriguing to his audience. His speech was interrupted when he spoke of the resurrection. The people said, "We want to hear more about this later." So there was something there. Was Paul's message effective? Well, Scripture tells us that some of those listeners continued to talk with Paul and became followers of Jesus Christ. Our friend and media consultant Valerie Geller has also 3 points that apply even beyond media. She says, number 1, tell the truth. That ought to be a given. Number 2, make the subject matter relevant to the listener. And number 3, never be boring. Valerie says there are no boring stories, just boring storytellers. Can you use these suggestions to deliver a message with impact? Here's a better question. Will you? Our ministry works to help Christian media leaders around the globe to be more effective. Learn more at MediaAlliance.net. And I hope you'll like, subscribe, and share these videos. Thanks so much, and God's best.